Hello everybody, Iain Robson here for an episode of Missouri. Alright, we got things going on today. As you're probably aware, we're just continuing the harvest here. And we got these guys working away at this. We got the homemade tractor currently unloading the John Deere combine here. I think we've actually got quite a bit of yield so far. Yeah, 331,000 liters so far. And we are not far into the field. So it looks like we're going to get a good chunk of money from that. Or at least I hope I will. Which should be good. So, funny enough, let me just chill out in the combine here. Funny enough, I'm actually a little ahead on this series, as some of you will probably discover. Because this is, well, I'm recording episode, I don't know, 9 or 10 or something now. And episode 2, I guess it would technically be, like the very first real episode, just got released like yesterday. So I'm a little bit ahead, because I've been proactive, I guess. Anyways, so I got some feedback from the very first episode, or the episode number 2, I guess I called it. I got some feedback from that, and a couple of people saying a few things, and I was going to go through some of those things right now. So, what do we got here? The Banshee Boy says I should get a skid steer and use a skid steer to move the bales around. That's definitely a possibility. I haven't picked up a skid steer in a while, actually. Just because I haven't needed to use the conveyor belt, which is what I normally use it for in many cases. So I could probably do that. Probably won't get it right at the moment, just because it's not really necessary, because we have the Merlot. Edward says he had a norower 240, but he got rid of it. So obviously he's talking about this guy right here. So he had one of these on his map as well, but it didn't work out very well for him because it actually, when you run this thing, it actually makes it repeats the sound file. Deer typers would call it the note, the engine note. It repeats it like, and it's very very annoying, I should say. Because it does make the same one, it goes over and over again, so that is kind of annoying. This thing's full already. I can't believe it. It gets so full so fast, it's just silly. I even have the game on hard, and I thought, hey, you know, put it on hard, maybe we won't get so much, but no. Guest Chastain, I think is his name, I guess? Or her name, perhaps? Not sure. Anyways, they were saying that the horses on this map are actually just pets. You can't actually sell them or anything, so maybe a bit sad. So there's no real rhyme or reason for having horses other than just having them for pets, which is kind of funny, actually. See, look, I can't believe how quiet it is in here in comparison. There we go. In comparison to being like outside of it. Anyways, so that's what he was saying. Roger says I should chop some corn for the horses. I could do that, actually. I don't have a corn chopper as of yet, but I definitely could pick one up relatively easily enough. Just get this guy lined up here. Not quite quick enough. I think I have it set to 15 kilometers an hour. Of course, as soon as I get it set, it's gonna stop. Anyways, Roger says I should chop some corn for some horses. And we actually don't have anything to chop corn with at the moment. But it's definitely a possibility. We could definitely do that. It's not a big deal. Oh my gosh, it's gonna fill up so fast. There we go. Apparently I need to go just a wee bit faster. I think it's set him to 15 kilometers an hour, somewhere in that area. Anyways, so I'll have to see about chopping some corn. I don't have anything to chop corn with yet, but we have lots of money still, so not a huge problem. Chris says the John Deere the John Deere sprayer causes him a bit of lag as well. I think it's usually due to the mirrors in this game. When you have the mirrors run up and running, that's usually what causes lag in lots of games, because Farm Sim wasn't really designed to have mirrors in it, unfortunately. Alright, apparently we're full, basically. Well, almost full. Alright, so let's get this guy rolling, send him on his way here. There we go. Perfect. No, the Combine's not telling you to stop. Combine's telling you to stop because you're in his way. Anyways, so John Deere causes him a bit of lag, and the one he's talking about is this one right here. And like I said, it is due to the mirrors. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to switch this one out, just because it's a bit choppy, and it bugs me. Alright, so where would it be? In owned, here we are. So I'm just going to switch it out. We'll switch it out for something else. We could get, there's one that I've never actually used before. I do have it, mind you, and I've had people suggest getting it before. Which one was it here? I need to think about it. It was the name, this one, the Agrifax Condor. This is one that has been suggested in the past, and I just have never picked it up. It's actually one of the ones on FS-UK. Sorry, just getting a sip of coffee there. On FS-UK, and I've never used it before, so I could have gotten the Rogator, but I've used that one before, so let's get ahead with this one. We have the money right now, so might as well. And we're going to need one anyway, so might as well use it. Alright, what other things do we have going on? Actually, we do have this going on too. So if you recall from the previous episode, we baled a little bit of straw, and I actually stacked these. It actually took a lot longer than I thought it was going to stack them. And I don't think I'm going to do any more bales, just because I don't think we need very many more. I did put a couple of the straw bales in here, so it's currently making some TMR for our... let's just move that out a little bit. J? No. Up and down. K. There we go. It is making a bit of TMR for our horses, which is good. However, we haven't... we don't have anything to transport it with, which is kind of funny, actually, because the trailer we have at the moment, this guy, it actually doesn't... it doesn't actually carry TMR at all. Unfortunately, it's a grain trailer, right? It's not really meant for TMR. Anyways, we do have a couple options for trailers for long distance, I guess we'll call it. That could work. Oh, I wonder if this... There's one I was looking at that might work. Where is it? In tractors, I think? Let's just take a quick peek. Is it in tractors? I don't know if it actually accepts TMR though. That's the only problem. It's down the bottom, I think. Where is it? It is a dump truck I picked up not too long ago. That might take TMR. I am not sure. So I'm just looking to see what it says. And it says nothing. Okay, well we're not going to get that then. Because if it says nothing, there's no point in getting it. Alright, so we'll do this then. There's another trailer I know that will carry TMR, so we shall get that one. It'll carry lots of other things too. Where is it? Time-honored classic. Where is it? Here we are. This one will carry TMR. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab that trailer which is at the shop. And this is the SMK. This is an older one. Oops, I really should have gone the other way. Oh well. Someone was asking about the manure storage. I thought it was over here. Silage mixture. Oh, maybe it isn't. What's the first one on here? Is that silage? does that say? Clover, and I guess that's alfalfa. Grass hue. No, I guess there isn't. I thought there was manure storage there, but there really isn't. So, anyways, let's go get the trailer. So yeah, someone asked about that. Where's the solid manure storage? And I have not found it. I guess then I thought it was right there, but it's not. What else do we got here? Harry says I should sell the homemade tractor because I buy it every season. Well, Harry, there's a reason why I buy it every season, because I like the tractor. That's the reason why. If I didn't buy it every season, then, well, I don't know. I just like the thing. That's why I buy it. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't buy it, right? Consider it one of my favorite tractors, and that's why I buy it every season, Harry. Alright, what else do we got here? Zimmy Flip, sorry. He says that growth control on this map means that it takes 7 days for things to mature, which we've kind of discovered now, because it does take quite a few days in order for things to get ready. Whoops. It does take quite a few days for things to get ready, so as we've discovered. And 7 days sounds about right, actually. So thanks for clarifying that, Zimmy Flip. See, takes mixed rations. This is one of the... What? How am I able to dump mixed rations back in there? That's strange. I guess it does say it accepts mixed rations and silage, so that's strange. Not really a full load. Don't know if it's really worth it yet to take it down there, but it does take the mixed rations. What else do we got going on here? Oh my goodness, he's full again. This guy's never going to be able to keep up with him. There, maybe if I speed him up a little bit. Jeez. Zimmy was the same one who asked about the solid manure storage, and I'm not sure exactly where it is. I thought it was in that little complex there, but it's not, obviously. Actually, there's something else I wanted to do. So because the horses actually don't do anything on this map, they're just there for show. It's even in German. That really doesn't help me very much. I'm going to go ahead and buy some cows, because we haven't bought cows in a while. We have the money. Anders actually said I should sell a lot of the fields and reduce the amount of money I have down to a more appropriate amount, which I'm inclined to agree. I just wish I hadn't recorded so many episodes already. So I kind of felt that was a good thing to do. So because of that, I've been spending money a little willy-nilly, just because. You know, trying some things out that I wouldn't normally try. Also, you know, buying some things I haven't used before. So, Baxter asks if I could do some transporting this time. I'm assuming he means with the. Like a lowboy or something. It's definitely a possibility. Like depending on what needs to be done. I have to move this truck now. I left it in the most inopportune place ever. Jeez. I guess I could feed the cows the TMR now. Yeah, let's do that. Might as well have some productive cows. There's the solid manure storage for the dairy cows. So this should be for the... Yep, there we go. So our cows should produce some money now. Or produce some milk, I should say produce money. Well, milk is money to a certain extent. So, alright, let's grab a couple of these bales. So I only put like 1 bale or 2 bales in the actual mixer itself. So let's go ahead and do this. Sometimes it's so difficult to tell how close you are to the bale. See? Alright, can I grab it? Nope. This time? There we go. And it's funny, this thing really does like turn like lightning fast. Like if you're not careful, you can definitely run into lots of different things really easily. So, and the all-wheel steer, that's the reason why, right? So, all right. Let's get this little one right here. It's funny, I had a heck of a time stacking these bales in here. I don't remember the last time I've ever done that before, because I kept doing stuff like that. Come on. And that's the reason why I had a hard time, because I kept going just a little bit too far. A little bit too far with the Merlot, and then what would happen is I would totally like just crash right into the right into the bales, and then they would just disperse all over the place like they've done right now, basically. Really annoying. But I guess I should really, if I had a steering wheel, not steering, if I had a controller maybe, or if I was better at adjusting the, I guess I should adjust it this way. Instead of driving forward, I should do it like that, because that is more accurate, I guess, than driving. Anyhow, I wonder how much we need to put in this thing. I forget how many bales of hay we put in there. I want to say it was like 3 maybe, or 4 or something. It wasn't very many. I don't recall, at least, so. Alright, let's straighten this guy out here. So we could also give our cows a little bit of water as well. So if we gave them TMR, so that should bring them up to like 90% productivity, I think it would be. And I think they need straw. Is that gonna lock? I think they need straw and water. Straw and water, sorry. I needed to concentrate there for a second, apparently. Straw and water in order to be at 110% productivity, so. So now we have a few cows, so this is good. Might as well capitalize on these things a little bit. Alright, there we go. I do like this trailer, though. This is a really nice trailer. I know it's meant for a British-style map, which is fine. I understand that. They have exactly the same style in Canada and the United States, I'm assuming. So I'm not too worried about it. The only difference is this is a British brand as opposed to an American brand or a Canadian brand, so. Alright. Gonna try this again. Yeah, that seemed to work a bit better. I'll have to remember that for next time. Instead of driving forward all the time, just slowly adjusting the length of the boom, basically. Alright, that should be good. What are we at here? 24,000 liters of straw, a little bit of silage, and a little bit of hay. Maybe we'll put one more hay bale in there, actually, because I want to make a little bit of silage, so at least keep our cows happy for longer than, you know, 2 minutes, basically. Alright, so because we have cows now, we also are going to need some water, some way to transport water. And because we're just kind of on the same little area here, we probably don't need a huge trailer, I guess is what I'm thinking of. Is it gonna lock? Lock? There we go. Nice. It's funny. Initially, when I heard the chickens, I was like, "Oh, that's kind of a cool sound." But now that I've been hanging around them a little bit, it's kind of annoying. There we go, and maybe one more here. Am I gonna be able to get through there? Oof, just barely. Alright, yeah, the chickens are kind of a bit annoying after a time, but c'est la vie. I wonder if they're gonna add any other animals in 2015. I doubt they are. I hate to say it, but I doubt they are. It would be nice if they added, you know, like, let's say beef cattle or something else even, but I get the feeling like they're not going to add anything. There we go. That should be good. How's this guy doing? He is still rocketing away. Jeez. Dar Smith, he says, far out horses. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool too, man. I think this is one of the few maps I've seen with horses. I know horses have been around for a while, but I just haven't found any maps I wanted to play on that actually had horses. I think Pleasant Valley had horses, I want to say. But it's a huge map. Is there any other maps? I don't know. Jonas says he was also thinking about the One Lonely Farmer as well. Because of the speedrower I'm using, so it's kind of funny. I'm not the only one apparently. Greg suggests using a front loader, John Deere front loader specifically, so definitely a possibility. So let's just let's go down here. So if you listen carefully to the way this thing sounds, you'll hear the sound that that one person was talking about. That just repeats basically. So I'll be quiet for a second so you can hear it. It goes through a cycle and it goes doo-doo-doo. Anyways, which is kind of annoying, especially if you. Oh, that's the cow pasture there. I thought you could get into one of these fields here. I know there's grass around here. Veg storage. Here's the BGA, of course. For those people who don't remember seeing it, it's kind of an interesting design with the little, I don't know what you call that at the back there, stopper maybe. So it stops you from. So you can store barley, wheat, corn, canola, carrots, sugar beets, sweet corn, potato, black-eyed peas, and some other stuff. Oh, here's a big field. Well, not a big field, but it's a good little spot. Alright, so the reason why I got this thing out is because Tony made a suggestion as to how to use this thing with Courseplay. So we're going to give it a go and see if it works. I know exactly what he's talking about because I've totally done this before, but we're going to see. So let's just drive around in a circle here for a second. I'm going to drive around in a circle and then just see if this will work, because I'm not sure if it will or not. Jeff was saying that apparently Missouri does have lots of horses, and they need oats and water to be productive. Productive for what, to what end, I don't know, but that's what he said they needed, so I'll have to keep that in mind. So we do have some oats. We could actually take some oats down to the horses, I guess, and give them that. Oh, you can get to this field. Oh, okay. It's the cow field, though. Anyways, so let's just finish up this little circuit here, and what Tony was suggesting. Whoops. I looked down for a second there. What Tony was suggesting was, alright, there we go. What he was suggesting was to set it, instead of setting it into fieldwork mode, just set it to transfer mode. So let's just see if this works. And if it doesn't, you'll get a chance to see what this actually does. So he said set it up for this. Let's just generate the course. So let's just say this is not grass outline. That should do. And the funny thing is, let's just see. Let's generate the course. This is a temporary course. So this is the course he's going to run now. And I don't know where the first point is now. Is that? Yeah, it's over there. So he said try it in this mode, transfer mode, and said to preemptively lower the head. So we're going to give it a go. So I'm going to turn it on and set it to the first waypoint and just see what happens. So that's what I'm talking about. That's the reason why it doesn't work with Courseplay. Because it does that. It separates the header. I don't know. That's what I mean when I say it explodes. It works as soon as you try that. So that was in transfer mode. Unfortunately, Tony, it didn't work the way I was anticipating. I thought it would just be fine as well, but as you can see, it was not. And that's why I don't use this with Courseplay. Although, it is nice. In general, it's a pretty nice speedrower, but I guess in the words of one lonely farmer, I guess it's a no-rower. It does work, though, I guess. not as well as the case one, apparently. Anyways. Anyway, for those people who do follow One Lonely Farmer, you'll understand that reference, but let me tell you a story. One Lonely Farmer, he had a speedrower too. I think it was a 240, or maybe it wasn't. Anyways, he had a speedrower, and he thought that, hey, you know, I'll get this speedrower. It'll be a good piece of machinery on the farm for the spring and for the summer. And it turns out he had like more problems with that thing than he did with his old speedrower, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. You would think that having a new piece of machinery would, you know, function accordingly and whatnot. But he had one heck of a time with it, so which sucks really. You buy a new piece of machinery and you think, hey, this is going to be a good piece of a good addition to the field or to the farm. It wasn't, and he actually ended up getting it returned after much trouble between the two. I guess it was specifically New Holland. Oh, I can jump through this bale. Sweet. With New Holland, basically, which kind of sucks, but anyways. So, he made a video called The No-Rower, and that's why I referred to this as the No-Rower in this case. Now, it's a good piece of machinery. The newer ones are, I guess, there's one model that he got, which was like a one-off series. And I think it was this series, maybe it was a 240 or one of the other ones, anyways. That's actually really good. So just happened to be that he just got a lemon, basically, which kind of sucks. So anyhow, what was the other piece of other thing? Someone else said something interesting. I'm the Farmer Gamer Boy. Also mentioned the no-rower. Where was it? There was something else. Anders, he also said, where is he? He left a comment somewhere in here. There it is. He says, please sell off most of the fields so it's more like a startup and adjust the money to something like 50,000 to 100,000. So as you see, we're basically kind of in that range now, although we do own all of the fields still. What I'll do, I guess, is I'll probably, if I sell all the fields, I will have an inexorbitantly large amount of money. So, for example, this one field 1, is worth $5 million. So if I sell that, I'll make $5 million. Right there, that's $5 million. Why is that so expensive? That makes no sense at all. Anyways, what I'll do is, and then field 4. Where's field 4? That is... Anyways, so what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll sell some of these fields just because he's right. It's kind of silly to have that many fields right at the start. So if I do sell them, I'll have lots of money, but I'll just... I'll adjust it. I'll keep it between, like, 100 and 150, somewhere in that area. So you have some money to start off with at the very least. So, anyways, folks, that's it for me for today. I will catch you later. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013, coming at you from Missouri. Catch you guys later.